Well, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Hey, what's up? It's your boy RT Anthony, Ricky T. Anthony, dropping you Ricky's Rants. One more again. You know me, just out the gym, getting my grind on. That's how I try to stay. I'm gonna comment on something I saw on Facebook with Snoop Dogg, and then my man Bam Bam Steve Cunningham, cruiserweight boxer, said something on it as well, and I agree with both of these guys. Pretty much what Snoop was saying was, look here, I'm tired of the Minstrel Man movie stuff. It's like the only jobs that black people get in Hollywood are 12 Years a Slave, Roots, Underground, and prison movies. That's the only places that you see blacks, and prison movies with blacks and Latinos in a huge abundance. That's the only time we get work. We the cons, criminals, etc., etc. Which is kind of what I believe Jada Pinkett Smith and Spike Lee was trying to say with the Oscars a while back about the role of blacks in Hollywood. Yeah, I heard everybody say, okay, you make stupid movies, you won't get nominated. And I fully agree with that. You got to put out quality work. But putting out the quality work is not the problem. Getting hired to do the quality work is. For instance, one of the greatest movie trilogies people will talk about, Lord of the Rings. Talking about the first three Lord of the Rings. You're trying to tell me that Gandalf could not have been played by Morgan Freeman and he wouldn't have pulled off a good job? Or Samuel Jackson? You're trying to tell me you couldn't have a black hobbit, a little Negro hobbit jumping around the place? You couldn't have one? You couldn't have an elf? A black elf? And what does it say for the race of men? Yeah, what they're trying to say is the race of men is all white. Anything else is less than a man. Is that the underlying message? You couldn't have a Asian, a Pacific Islander, a couple of Latinos, a couple of black people being in the race of men? And there were groups of race of men all over the place that had to unite. Not one of them was black, huh? You couldn't find one black man to play a role, a prominent role or lead role or something in that movie where you could see a face of color. That's what they're trying to say. That is a problem. And another problem I have with black Hollywood is that black history only seems to start with slavery in the 1600s. Boom, we came to America, we were slaves, and that's where our history began. What about the great history before that? Who is writing and making movies about Hannibal Barca, the conqueror of North Africa and Europe? Who was writing about and portraying King Ramses or other pharaohs in their prominence of power? Who was portraying movies of the Phoenicians, Egyptians, the Moors, the Ethiopians, the Monomotapa Empire? And who is making movies about our great history and other great histories, even Native American great history, Mexican great history? Who is making movies about that? And if minorities try to make those movies, who is going to help finance those movies? All those questions have to be asked, because let's face it, we ain't the ones controlling the dollars. We're not. So that's another problem that has to be fixed somehow. But the other way of looking at it, I don't like the all the housewives and these fake reality shows and all that stuff. Empire, I'm not a big fan on, but on the other side, it's putting black people to work. All these Atlanta housewives and these black housewives, basketball housewives, football, and all that stuff. Yeah, they're putting black people to work and putting money in their pockets. So I guess that's the silver lining you're going to have to take from it some way, somehow. But at the end of the day, it's messed up. Though I'm curious about Underground Railroad, I'm not going to watch Roots. Seen it before, and that it's done. I'm not doing that. And then, to put the icing on the cake, they're coming out with another Tarzan, where another white man comes into Africa where there's millions and millions of Africans that can't say hello to a monkey or a hyena, but you come in almighty whitey, no disrespect, but that's what it is. You come in almighty whitey, you take everything over. So what's the message you're sending to the world? Anyway, It's late. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Peace, love, and harmony to y'all. And I'm getting my Hollywood flex on. Ricky's Rant out.